Good late evening, late evening, late evening. It has been a rainy day here on Come On Mountain. It has literally rained all day since before daylight, and it is still raining now. I was trying to hold off as long as I could to see if I could get a break in the weather to take y'all outside to show y'all around what it looks like after all day of raining up here. It is muddy in certain areas and it's fine in certain areas. There was a break a little while ago, but I used that to go out and do my evening chores, take care of all the animals. But I've been pretty much stuck inside grinding and working today. I edited the video that I put out today on Come On Homesteading. If you have not went and checked it out, go check it out. It was a good one. And I also went ahead and edited Sunday's video. And I'm actually uploading that now to YouTube, and I'll schedule that to go out on Sunday. And plus did a whole bunch of email stuff and emails back and forth to other business stuff that I've been doing behind the scenes, getting ready to go out to the new property. And also had to go to town earlier. Twice, actually. I had to go to town today. I went this morning, and then when I was actually editing the video to come out today, I realized that the end part of that video was on time lapse, and it was just like blah with no noise. So I had to go record the end part again. So I had to go take another trip. But I just about got it situated. Tomorrow morning I got to get up. Hopefully it ain't raining. I need to go get some feed for all the animals. Didn't want to do it today in the rain because, well, it's raining. When I go buy feed, I buy quite a bit. It won't fit in the inside of my truck, so it's all in the back. So didn't want it to get all wet and moldy and all of that and deal with it. I had enough food for a couple more days. So I'll find a break in the weather and re-up their food. I'm going to have to do some grass cutting here soon if it ever stops raining because the grass is growing out of control. I also watered the garden today, the inside. I didn't need to water the raised beds on the outside because we've gotten rain all day, but it's the downside to a greenhouse. On the ones on the inside, even if it's raining, still got to go water them. So watered them. They're doing really, really well. They're growing fast. I'm going to have to set some trellises up here very soon in the near future. I'm going to try to use some stuff around here without actually having to purchase anything. Because there is watermelons and melons and tomatoes and cucumbers and a couple other things that has climbing vines and stuff. So I have to get all that set up. Also got a couple of tomatoes in the same buckets, and I want to separate them as well. Give them their own individual buckets. So there's still some stuff to do. My daughter put a video out over there on Cedar and Cross today of actually cleaning the inside of the small camper that I'm going to be staying in at the new property. The one I got from Country Road Cure. I paid her to clean that out so she can make a little extra money, and it looks so much better in there. It looks good. It's set for a long time, so it needed a good deep clean. And as y'all seen, it might have been yesterday, put a video out of putting a new 240 amp hour battery on that camper as well. I also have a new bed for it. I got to build the bed frame. I'm waiting on enough time with no rain to actually build that bed frame, so I'm ready to go with that because once I get the bed frame built, I believe I'm going to be moving it out there. I believe that's the last big thing that I need to do. I'm going to install a window unit in there because the rooftop air conditioner I believe don't work. I have been looking at rooftop air conditioners. They're proud of them. So I think I'm just going to go with a little window unit where that window's busted, and just put one of those in there and then kind of use the foam that I have in there right now around it And I think that'll work out better for the time being. Eventually, I want to get a new rooftop one because I want to use that little camper to travel, and I don't think traveling down the road with a window unit hanging out the side of a little camper is probably a good idea. So probably won't do that, but that way I can get out there and start working on the property. Um, this driving back and forth and only having a certain amount of hours to work out there, and then having to stop the project and then have to restart the project when you go back out there, it's slowing things up quite a bit. Um, but there's been a ton of progress out there. When you see the video on Sunday, you're going to see what I'm talking about. It's crazy. Crazy. Does not even look like the same place anymore. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited with what's coming. I've been making material lists. I've been talking with the solar people, getting an idea of specs and pricings and materials and, you know, what I need to build on my end to make it be able to hold all the weight of the solar panels and all that type of stuff. So, yeah, that's coming. Like I said before, I'm going to be using Signature Solar, same people that Tim used. And my system will be similar to Tim's but different. Our panel setup will be completely different because I'm not going to have the carport thing that he had. It's going to be different panels. My inverters and stuff is going to be bigger than Tim's. We'll probably have similar battery capacity and stuff like that. So I definitely got a lot to do. There's a lot of moving parts to it, and I want to go out there, and I want to be moved out there temporarily, you know, off and on in the camper, before I contact the well people, because I want to be out there when they come out there to kind of walk it and give me a price and all of that without me being, you know, hour and 30-40 minutes away and have to shoot out there. So I definitely want to get to a point I can spend, to start with, like 3 days out there and then come back for a couple of days, and then eventually I want to get to a point where I can stay out there a couple of weeks, really get a lot done, and then come back here for a week or two and maintain and do stuff over here and kind of split my time for a little while, and then slowly make it to where I'm just there more and more and more. But it's going to take some time. But the first step is getting that camper over there, which we're getting it close. Last week I went and got it legal. I got the titles switched over for both campers, the one from DD5 and from Country Road Cure, and tagged and everything into my name. That way they can travel, because we're going to be moving Destinies here real soon too. The goal is to move Destinies out there next week sometime, and mine. So I would like to have both campers out there by the end of next week. I don't know if that's going to be possible with the weather. We will see, because it's looking like it's going to rain all week, and I'm not going to do it in the rain. So I don't know. But Destiny's actually been packing and stuff like that. She's not taking everything out of her camper. She's just going to take enough stuff for, you know, your basics, your clothes, and what she needs, because she's going to be splitting time as well, back and forth working on her place. I'm hoping to get a phone call from the guy that's going to do the brush cutting thing next week. He said about 2 weeks. I contacted him this week, so hopefully late next week he'll have a break in his schedule, or to be the following week. He said about 2 weeks, but if he finishes up early, he'll contact me. So looking forward to that. I'm ready to get that done, get all that cleared out down there in her area mainly, but even a couple of places up there at my area, and anything else that we can get cleared in the meantime. I'm gonna try to clear as much as I can while he's there. What else we got? Next weekend I'm actually gonna take a break. I'm gonna be going on a, well, not really a trip, it's local, but there's a bike event going on, and I'm going to see Tim and Meredith and Anthony and Roxanne there. Anthony and Roxanne can only be there for one day because Wyatt has an event with one of his extracurricular things that he does that Saturday. So, but it's going to be good to see everybody and actually take a break for a minute. So, looking forward to that. I'm ready because I haven't been sleeping good and I've been working pretty much non-stop. It's probably about 7:30, something like that right now, and I'm still working and still got quite a few hours to go. And I started really, really early this morning, so it is what it is. I'm trying to take advantage of the rainy days, trying not to let it stop me, trying to get ahead on videos and emails and all that other stuff, so whenever I do have dry weather, I can really utilize it and get some things done. But it is Friday, guys. TGIF. I think it's Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. TGIF. I hope y'all have had a good week. I hope y'all have a great weekend coming up. I also went and seen SLR's oldest daughter, Julia, in a band concert last night and went to a scrimmage with their son, Abe, for baseball last night. And then we all went and ate Taco Bell last night. So, it was another long night last night. I got home close to 11 o'clock last night. But the kids had a blast. It was great to see them. They was happy that I came. Julia actually texted me and asked me if I would come to her concert. And, of course, I'm going to say yes. Uncle David's going to be there. And they was really, really good. They did a really, really good job. And Abe stole the bases all the way around and came home and scored. So that was cool to see, too. Gotta love the kids. They are active, and I like to see that. I like to see them in extracurricular activities and stuff. Because a busy kid ain't got time to get in trouble. Come on. Alright, guys. Love every single one of y'all. Do something nice for somebody. Take another step closer to your goals. Y'all have a good weekend, but keep it real. Come on.